Let's see where we are. E-mini ready at $18.99. Right in the middle of crude. Crude pushing down. E-mini pushing down too. We're going to sell a down close on the E-mini, $18.98 even. Filled on the E-mini. First target's out. All right, just took us out after a first target only. We still needed to push them. All right, we made $25 on that trade. Not much. All right, the E-mini is pushing up. Crude's pushing up. We're buying up close. We're filled. There's our first target. Second target. Stop to break even. We're out full targets. We just made a 3-target trade on the E-mini. Crude's moving lower, just right through a yellow modified 15. Well, the crude pitch just opened 3 minutes ago. Just watching the market chop. Really nothing right now. We have a bias to the downside on crude. You can see that we're intermittently getting background bias to the downside, bias to the upside on the E-mini. Watch the E-mini. If you get a pullback on this candle, see our new indicator signaled a winner. A lot of volume on the NYSE. So far, crude is just chopping. We've had no entry at all. The C candle with bias, background bias, and the quant off a yellow 15 went nowhere. Bring Let's see if we get a pullback here on the E-mini. See this C candle just went 2. Boy, the E-mini's going up on big volume. I should have taken that. This really was a missed entry. Right here, out of consolidation. It was a piercing candle on triple quants, background bias. There goes crude. Overseas markets were down. Shanghai fell. Hang Seng fell. The FTSE was up 0.35 and the DAX was down. Energy futures were higher. NYSE opens in 8 minutes. The multi-candle entry on crude. All right, NYSC now, 4 minutes. Really what I'm looking for is just a really perfect trade with the New York Stock Exchange open. If we can't get that, we're going to stop. We have 287.50 on today on two trades. Friday's always a very difficult day to trade. As we move into the afternoon, volume tends to drop off. Market tends to get choppier. And we have a huge amount of profit to protect this week. A 1 minute. All right, the NYSC's open. All right, we're looking for a pullback now on the NYSE or the E-mini. Watch the sell on a down close. 6,000 contracts, 7,000 crossing. Sell on a down close. Entry's 1900. All right, cancel, cancel, cancel. It went past us. We never got filled. We got the one tick pullback, but it didn't take our entry. Went through the trade too quickly. Or we're going to stop. That was our perfect NYSE trade right here. We got the one tick wick, but we didn't get the entry. MA diff is 16 now. We're not going to risk our profit here. There was the wick. It didn't pull us into the trade. It's too bad. That would have been a full winner, I think. There's no pullback or insufficient pullback, however you want to categorize it. Went 9 ticks. And we're not going to trade into the value area low. And we're not going to trade an oversold market. So we're going to hold up. We're going to post our profit for today and post our profit for the week. It's too bad because this is exactly what I was waiting for. And the market didn't rest or give us enough opportunity to get in on that pullback trade. Now here's another opportunity short, but I don't want to take the risk. Too much money on the table. Just hang on 1 second. I'm going to recap. Okay, just hang on 1 second. Because I want to go over our numbers for the whole week. Okay, we're just about ready to go. Yeah, well, we took one additional trade, and we got a 1 tick wick that didn't get us into the trade. It went through and went 9 ticks. So, I mean, listen, today was a stellar day. We got almost $300 in profit, even with the headwind we've created for ourselves in terms of making sure that you get into the trades. Now, right here on the E-mini, We had a move down. We had the pullback. The move down for just for 3. Didn't make much money on that trade. Then we had perfect trade. Move up, move down. We had background bias, weak background bias. You see we had dual quants, and the triple quants kicked in as soon as we ticked into the trade. We had a big wick, pulled everybody into the trade, and it went up 11 ticks to take out all 3 of our targets. Now this is the signal we're experimenting with. Gave us a winner. And this was really the missed signal. I should have gone long here. And then I waited until the NYSE opened. And unfortunately, we had a wick, but not enough to get us into the trade. Now, other traders out there in the room may have gotten into that trade, but we didn't get into it, so we don't count it. And you can see how choppy the NYSE is, or the S&P. This was another system-generated signal and another winner. Now, if we were still in the market hunting for trades, I would have taken that trade. And look at this. This was another one. And another winner. We're just experimenting with that. I mean, it's really firing off nice signals. 3 winners in a row. We took the choice one and just couldn't get in. I mean, we're looking to do everything to make the system more powerful. On crude, there was just nothing. Going back to 830, this is just all chop here. This is an entry, but it's a very risky entry. Here's the move down, the move up to resistance. It's a dark cloud cover. You could take it, but you have no background bias, no quant. And then there's really nothing. I saw this. This just made 5 ticks. Very risky multi-candle retracement, continuation down. Just no really nice entry here. I mean, we're looking for a conservative trend trade when we're sitting on $287 worth of profit. So let's just go over our week. On Monday, after commissions, we were minus $429.50. Tuesday, after commissions, we were up $333.50. On Wednesday, after commissions, we were up $492. Even. Thursday, after commissions, we were up $340.50. Today, after commissions, we're up $255.50. So for the week, 992 even. We made $992 for the week after commissions. I mean, that's a stellar week. And that puts us right on schedule for our $1,000 a week, only $8 short. Even with a $492.50 drawdown day to do it, just consistency. 333, 492, 340, 255, 992, even with the 429. Next week, I have no doubt we can pop profit every single day. I mean, the quant lines are stellar. And if we stay with our conservative trend trades, we take trades out of consolidation, we have extremely high probability winners. And I have to talk to Leo, but I'm thinking, I know it's going to make his hair fall out, but I think we may be adding a fourth quant line to the E-mini. And it's going to make it may make E-mini trading so easy that we may just, we may wind up with a shift because we're very shortly going to be start trading a live account here at Rightline for our own personal reasons. We've been too profitable not to trade a live account. We're going to be going live probably within 2 weeks. We're just waiting for all the paperwork to go through for us to do this in a corporation. And with the fourth quant line on the E-mini, it just may become such a profitable market. We'll always keep crude up because you get wonderful, perfect trend trades off of crude. But the E-mini may become almost a gimme market in instances where we have background bias 15 and 50 down and we have all four quant lines. They're going to be easy for us to assess, and it'll become the third quant line instead of the third now, and the third will become the fourth. And we're going to see if we can't manufacture that or develop it or Leo code it in really quickly. You see we have the new system-generated signal, and of course when I look for it now, well, I wrote this on crude. I'm going to move this over. You see how excellent our system-generated calls are here. And we're going to really use those next week to our advantage. When we see one of those, they hit intra-candle, and if they become really, really good, we may automate them. That's another thing we're thinking of doing. And they're not quite as smart as the algorithmic entry. Like all these algorithmic entries, this one didn't have background bias. This one was trading into the value, into the point of control. The algorithmic entry is so smart, it's just very hesitant to take a trade. This is also a smart entry, but not quite as smart. We have to negotiate it, but it really is assessing the market, the quants, really, really carefully, and giving us a nice system-generated entry. So, also on Monday we're going to be live on crude on the quants. So we're going to have a second algorithmic system up and running. And I think next week we're going to get some nice trades off of crude on the algorithmic system. So it's really up from here. I mean, we still pulled in $1,000 shy of a dollar or two. And it may be that on the trade that we didn't get or didn't book into the room on the E-mini, other people in the room got. So if you have any questions at all, please give us a call. I don't think you're going to find any room that's open and as transparent as we are. The trades are projected on Chart Trader. We subtract out commissions. We're using a $4 per round trip amount that we take off, so it's $16 a trade. And I mean, I don't think you can get any more transparent and open than this. So just hang on one sec here. Yeah, well, I will talk to you, LaBouffe. Lisa, I tried to call you. Um, I think if we should speak, it would be. There were none today, James. We because I want to know exactly what you want, and I can help you. It, it's a little bit because I may be also may be able to refer you, Lisa, to some reading material. And if you don't have the reading material, I may be able to send it to you. So I need to talk to you just briefly on the telephone. James, too quick today. No algorithmic entries, but Monday we start without the algorithm on crude, and I think we're going to get a lot of entries on crude oil. No, no, no. Larry, once we work on it a little bit more and make sure that it's really good, we always send everything out to everybody. Everyone's going to get it. Yes, Dr. Mark. Once you are connected, once we're connected, you're going to have the same type of system on your software, and that's what Leo needs to do today. He needs to connect everybody up to the see you next week. Uh, see you next week, JMT. Once we get connected, you're going to have that up, and I'm going to have Leo work on connecting everybody around. Take care. So that's where we are. We're working really hard, and that's this. It's a smart entry. We're going to watch it a couple more days, and then if we like it, we'll give it an aim, and we'll send it out to everybody. So you all have it. You will all have it. So listen, everyone, have a great weekend. We did great today, and we did great this week. We stayed conservative. Um, we made nice money. Very few trades after Monday. Monday was a tough day. We were down a lot of money. We came back we had three big crude winners at the end of right at the close. Worked our way all the way back down to almost really to 500. It's the kind of day that you really just want to avoid. But occasionally it happens. But this is how you come back. You just take Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and just nail the market. And we're up just under $1,000. So let's everyone have a great weekend. See you back here on Monday morning. We'll be live on crude, and Leo will work on connecting everybody up to the crude system today. So take care. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see everybody back here on Monday. Take care.